So I am in my office at the moment. You can probably see my messy bookcase because I'm needing to organize it. But today I have a very small book haul that I wanted to share with you. I have been buying Debbie Macomber booklets off of eBay, off of this particular seller, and I managed to get my hands on another one, so I'm going to quickly show you the books that I got this time. So the first one that I got, and these are secondhand books, so some of them are in worse condition than others. Like this one did have a tear on the cover, but that is okay. I honestly don't mind because they are so cheap. They're $1 a book, so I just put a bit of tape on it, and if I ever find the same book in better condition, I can easily replace it. So this one is called Angels Everywhere, and it's actually a bind up of 2 books in a series, and this is what it looks like. And the first one is called A Season of Angels, which is the first book, and then I am really confused as to why they did this bind up the way they did, because the second story in this is called Touched by Angels, but it's not the second book in the series, it's actually the third. So they've done a bind up of the first and the third book in the series, so a little bit weird, but okay. But so I got that one. I'm really excited because these are actually both Christmas stories, so I cannot wait to read this series. The next one I have is called Almost Home, and this is a bind up of actually several authors. So you've got, the first story is called Whale Island, and that is by Kathy Lamb. The second one is called Queen of Hearts by Judy, oh, I don't know how to pronounce her name, it's D-U-A-R-T-E. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, sorry. The third book is The Honeymoon House by Mary Carter, and then the last one is The Marrying Kind by Debbie Macomber. So really excited because this one has 4 stories in it, and I'm actually really excited to read these because even though this has other authors in it, I like these types of books because I often find that the authors that in bind-ups with Debbie Macomber's work is generally very similar writing to Debbie. So I'm always intrigued to read these other stories because it gives me new authors to discover. So there's that one, and this one's actually in really good condition. Like the only real wear to this is the fact that there is obviously cracking in the spine from when the person read it. The next one I have here is actually a Harlequin, one of their best-selling author collections by Debbie, and this one is called Thanksgiving Prayer, and it looks like this. And this one does actually have a bonus book in it by Jillian Hart. Let me just see if I can see what that one is called. So the bonus story is called A Handful of Heaven. Now, this one is obviously set at Thanksgiving time, and I know that Debbie Macomber is a religious person. I, however, am not, but that doesn't bother me though, because I do still like reading these types of books. Now this story does have a religious aspect to it. I believe it is Christian. Yeah, it is Christian aspect. Well, I would assume it would be Christian. I believe that's what Debbie is. So there is that aspect to it. So if this is not, like if you don't care to read about books that have religion in them, then this may not be for you. I personally don't mind either way, but there is that, and I actually really like the cover on this one. I am going to try and get the sticker off though. So there's that one. The next one I got is More Than Words, and this is a bind up of 3 authors, so Debbie Macomber, Brenda Novak, and Meryl Sawyer. I have heard really good things about Brenda Novak. I've never heard of Meryl Sawyer though, or read her work, but I really like this book cover, you guys, like, it's so summery, and like it's in really, really good condition. It has been read because there is a, like, you know, crack in the spine, but otherwise it's in a really fantastic condition. And so this one has 3 stories, like I said. Let me just find what they are called. Okay, so the first one is called What Amanda Wants, which is Debbie Macomber. The second is Small Packages by Brenda Novak, and then the third is Worth the Risk by Meryl Sawyer. So this is going to be really good to read as well. And like, I don't really know anything about any of these stories. I'm just collecting Debbie Macomber's work, and if it just so happens to come as a bind up with other authors, I don't mind that at all. So there's that one. And then the very last book I got in the lot was actually not a Debbie Macomber book. I did know that when I bought the lot because you can see the photos, but it is, I guess, similar writing. Like, I honestly don't know, but I assume, based on like what I read on the book, that it's a similar sort of writing. So this one is called Under the Boardwalk, and this has got I think 5 authors in here. So this is what it looks like. Let's see here. We have, if I can find the stories. Okay, so we've got Blue Moon by Linda Howard, Gateway by Geraldine Dawson, Ruined by Gillian Hunter, Buried Treasure by Miranda Jarrett, and Swept Away by Mariah Stewart. I assume that these are like summer kind of reads, like at the beach, on islands, that type of thing. I think there's like a castaway situation going on in one of these stories. I honestly have no idea, but oh, I think there's even like a murder mystery in here. Oh, this is going to be interesting, you guys. I love all this sort of stuff. So definitely actually looking forward to reading that one. Now, that is all of the books that I got from that lot. So it was only a small lot. Generally, well, it's not all the books. I did get some other books in the lot, but there were already duplicates that I have, because when you buy the lot, you don't get to pick and choose the books that are in there. It's just whatever the lot is. So you get 10 books for $10, obviously plus shipping as well. And then what I do is I don't mind if the lot has books that I already have, because I just resell those on. So I do have a few books that I'm going to relist to get rid of because I already have them. So generally what happens is, when that happens, I generally pick the best quality out of the 2. So whichever one is a better quality, I keep the better one and then sell on the other one. And then, yeah, so that's what I do. I haven't made room yet for those books in my bookcase. I need to reorganize stuff because I am running out of space, you guys. So I am definitely going to have to get onto that. And yeah, anyway guys, that was everything. It was only a small book haul, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye!